In the deep shadows of history lies a book that transcends the bounds of time. The Codex Gigas, or the Devil's Bible, is a colossal manuscript whose pages whisper tales of sacred knowledge and mysterious darkness. It is said to have been created in a single night through a pact with the devil, a strange blend of faith, fear, and enigma. It still captivates all who encounter it. Come, let us unveil the secrets of this medieval mystery. Welcome to Singularity Animations, the home of forgotten legends, ancient mysteries, and stories too dangerous. This, deep in the annals of history, lies a book unlike any other. A manuscript so vast, so intricate, it defies the limits of human creation. Its pages whisper of divine knowledge and unspeakable darkness. This is the Codex Gigas, the Devil's Bible. A relic said to have been born from a pact with the devil himself. What secrets does it guard? And why, after 8 centuries, does it still send shivers down the spine of anyone who dares to approach it? The story begins in the early 13th century, in a remote Benedictine monastery in Podlasis, a quiet corner of what is now the Czech Republic. The year is roughly 1230, a time when Europe is steeped in faith, fear, and superstition. Monks dedicate their lives to prayer and the painstaking craft of copying sacred texts by hand. But one monk, whose name has been lost to time, is about to change history or curse it. According to legend, this monk had broken his sacred vows, perhaps a sin too grave to forgive. His punishment? A fate worse than death. To be walled up alive, sealed within the monastery's stone walls to die in darkness. In a final, desperate bid for salvation, the monk makes an impossible vow. He promises to create a book so grand, so all-encompassing, it will glorify his monastery and secure his redemption. A book containing all the world's knowledge, written in a single night. They say he realized the task was beyond human ability. Hours ticked by, and despair set in. With dawn approaching, the monk turned to a forbidden power. He struck a pact with the devil himself. In exchange for his soul, the Prince of Darkness would guide his hand to complete the manuscript before the first light of day. The result? A book that would become both a marvel and a mystery. The Codex Gigas, Latin for giant book, is no ordinary manuscript. Measuring over 3 feet tall and nearly 2 feet wide, it weighs a staggering 165 pounds, about the weight of an adult human. Its 310 pages, crafted from the skins of 160 animals, make it the largest surviving medieval manuscript in the world. To carry it requires 2 people, and its sheer size commands awe. But it's not just its size that captivates, it's what lies within. The Codex is a treasure trove of knowledge. It contains the entire Old and New Testaments of the Bible, translated into Latin. But that's just the beginning. It also includes an encyclopedia by Isidore of Seville, a medical treatise by Hippocrates, a chronicle of Bohemian history, and even a calendar of saints' days. There are spells to ward off evil spirits, instructions for exorcisms, and mysterious incantations. It's as if the scribes sought to capture the sum of human understanding, or something more. But one page stands out above all others. On folio 290 recto, staring out from the vellum, is a portrait of Satan himself. Over a foot tall, the devil looms with clawed hands, a forked tongue, and eyes that seem to follow you. Why is this image here, nestled among sacred texts? Was it a warning, a tribute, or evidence of the dark pact that birthed this book? The legend of the devil's involvement has fueled centuries of speculation. But what do we know for sure? Modern analysis reveals astonishing facts. Handwriting experts have confirmed that the Codex was likely written by a single scribe. The consistency of the script, its precise lettering, uniform ink, and flawless layout suggests a level of skill almost unheard of in the 13th century. Experts estimate that writing the Codex, without breaks, would have taken 5 years of continuous work. Yet the legend insists it was completed in one night. How could one person achieve such a feat? Some scholars argue the monk was simply a genius, driven by fear and determination. Others point to the Codex's eerie perfection as evidence of something unnatural. The devil's portrait only deepens the mystery. Unlike the rest of the book, which is meticulously organized, this image feels out of place, almost defiant. It faces a blank page, as if the scribe feared adding anything too close to it. Was this a symbolic act, or something more? The Codex's journey through history is as turbulent as its creation. In 1648, during the 30 Years' War, Swedish troops looted the monastery and carried the Codex to Stockholm as a war trophy. It became a prized possession of the Swedish crown, housed in the Royal Library. But its presence seemed to bring unease. Stories circulated of strange occurrences, flickering lights, unexplained noises, and a pervasive sense of dread among those who handled it. Today, the Codex Gigas resides in the National Library of Sweden, preserved under strict security. Its pages have been digitized, allowing scholars to study it without risking damage. Yet the questions remain. Why include spells and exorcisms alongside Holy Scriptures? Why dedicate an entire page to the devil? And why does the book's aura still unsettle those who encounter it? Some believe the Codex was more than a book, it was a weapon. The spells and exorcisms suggest it was meant to combat spiritual evil, perhaps even to contain it. Others argue it was a monk's attempt to preserve knowledge in a chaotic world, blending faith and folklore. But the devil's portrait challenges every theory. Its bold, unapologetic presence feels like a statement or a warning. 8 centuries later, the Codex Gigas remains an enigma. Is it a monument to human ingenuity, a testament to one monk's desperate faith? Or does it carry the mark of something darker, something that defies explanation? Those who study it describe an almost palpable energy, as if the book itself holds secrets it refuses to yield. The Devil's Bible is more than a relic, it's a challenge. It dares us to question the boundaries between faith, fear, and the forbidden. What do you think? Was the Codex Gigas the work of a lone genius, a desperate soul, or a pact with the devil? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let us know if you've ever felt the pull of a mystery this deep. Subscribe for more stories from the shadows of history, and hit the bell so you never miss a tale.